Hey guys, today we're looking at ID Software's next iteration of Doom with Doom Dark Ages. A lot of changes have been made this time. We're going to take a deep dive into it and see if ID Software made the right choice with their changes. Alright guys, let's get into this. What we're looking at here is not what I expected. I was actually thinking this was going to be more of a Doom Eternal type of game or continuation from the last Doom series. But what we're looking at here is something totally different. We're looking at a whole new scenery, looking more medieval times type of look here, new weapons, new enemies, new objectives. The funny thing is that now we actually have a story. The story is not so in-depth like other games, but it is something, and it's huge for a story to be in something like a Doom game. You know, the Doom game itself is all about hack and slash, killing, destroying, hordes of enemies, and we're still doing that here, but we're doing it in a different way. They've introduced a new weapon, which is now the shield. Kind of makes you feel a bit more like a Captain America character, but they've integrated it very smooth and it's very powerful in the game. Something to take a look at. It is a great addition to the game. I do miss the chainsaw and the chainsaw kills. That is a huge drop in my opinion, and how you saw people in half, saw demons in half. That was so satisfying. But the shield is just a different look, a different feel, and is honestly well accepted. I did not expect this game to hit me the way it did, especially with the gameplay. If you're looking for a game where you just take hordes of demons, destroy them all, hack and slash all day, all night, this is the game for you. You can do this for hours and hours and be content. Unfortunately, the only thing I was looking at in regards to this is that it's a bit one-dimensional in that regard. Story is a good start, but does seem a little bit tacked on, unfortunately. And it doesn't feel like there's anything more to that. There's no more substance in regards to the story and the gameplay. It's almost a disconnect between the two. But again, for the true Doom fans, I've been playing Doom from the original Doom and even before that to Wolfenstein. This continues the killing, the feel of it. It is all there. It is wonderful to see, and it's wonderful to play. I played this for hours and hours, and it is non-stop shooting and killing, which is wonderful for a game like this, and nothing compares to it. If it's not your kind of game, I don't recommend it in that regards. It just it'll get a little bit repetitive to you. But if this is what you enjoy, you'll have a ton of fun. There are a little bit of additions in regards to it that they've added on, like using a mech, flying a dragon. These are welcome additions. I'm glad that ID Software is thinking outside of the box and trying to develop Doom into something more than it's ever been before. This is a great start. I hope they continue this. I hope this is something where they develop the story a bit more involved in regards to it. I don't want to get into it too much. I don't want to ruin the story or the direction that they're going. I want you guys to see it for yourself, experience it for yourself, and enjoy what I enjoyed. Definitely not what I expected, but I'm glad they did it. If you're expecting Doom Dark Ages to be the top-notch graphical game out there right now, be well disappointed, but it is close. It is definitely not an Elden Ring, and it's definitely not a Cyberpunk 2077, but with the use of the colors that they use, the feel of the game, the structures of the buildings, especially when you get outside and you see the medieval theme that is going on right now, you'll really appreciate the level design that ID Software has put into this. I do wish that there was a little bit less red, more colors within the levels, and a little bit less dark, but I know that is the theme that they're looking for and going with. Otherwise, it is a very good flowing game. There is no hiccups. I am playing this on a PS5 regular, not a Pro, and it flows perfectly. There's no issues with the gameplay itself, especially when you have a ton of enemies on the level, and you jump in there, throwing your shield, shooting the guns. They're all shooting at you, moving around, jumping around. There is not a hiccup. There is no hesitation. Graphically, the game is awesome. I do think that it could be some improvements in regards to that. I'm hoping to see that in the next iteration. But right now, it's a good-looking game, but definitely not your best of the best. Now, this is sound. The sounds of the demons exploding, the heavy metal beat that just ramping through your soul. This is how a Doom game is. It gets you pumped up to destroy the demons, to go after everything alive and just obliterate it. This is what we're looking for in a Doom game. The sound is phenomenal. The feel of the shotgun hitting their bones and having them explode is exactly how Doom was meant to be since the original game. This is beautiful sound. The killer soundtracks are amazing. They keep you going through the whole game from the beginning to the end. There's no question you have to ramp up your volume in this game. It is incredible how the sound hits you, how the beats just go through your soul, and you go through the demon hell that's coming against you. Hours go by of non-stop killing, and you wouldn't even notice. It is insane, the generational gap between Eternal and this. It's a totally different game, and yet it's still the same and has the same heart behind it. It is a true testament to a new direction that ID Software is going in, and it's a welcome addition to it. I love everything about this game. I think it's a basis to a new generation of Doom games. I think this is the start of it that has some improvements that are needed, but it's a great start and a good way to go. Me and Coley give this game an 8 out of 10. This is a wonderful addition. If you're a Doom fan, go get it right now. It's wonderful.